Hey everybody, welcome back to WildCare. It is Friday and we are having a pool party. Go ahead. Yep, go ahead. So we are having a pool party today with our pool birds. We have Marshall, the white pelican. We have Baja, the brown pelican. And of course we have Herman, the Heerman's gull. And we also have Melissa. Melissa's going to tell us a little bit about enrichment for these guys, how we make these birds' lives more interesting in captivity. Because, of course, these are our ambassador animals, our wildlife ambassadors that are non-releaseable and are here for education. Look at Marshall. He's so funny. Take it away, Melissa. I'm going to plug in your microphone.
Okay. Food. Yep. Food is enrichment. Different types of variety of food. So these guys are very anxious to eat. So we'll start off with that. Food for Herman is going to be scrambled eggs. She eats mealworms. We have small smelt for her to eat as well. Today I have... Oh, get it, Herman.
Scrambled egg, huh?
Scrambled eggs.
Fascinating, okay.
And then for these guys we have herring. We have lake smelt. Ooh. And then the very large, which we're going to try today, so this is new, is night smelt.
And as we discussed, that's a nice looking fish.
Yeah, and look at the size difference.
I know. So night smelt versus lake smelt.
Yes, huh? Yes. So I'm hoping that they will both like it. So let's we'll head over here to their platforms. Okay. Oh, he's so excited. Okay, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, come on. You want to get over there?
There's Marshall.
All right. So we're gonna give him that one. See, okay, we are liking the night smelt. Yeah, you like that one? Okay. Let's see what Marshall thinks here.
He's not sure.
He's like, here. Oh, hey, he'll get it. There you go.
It's so interesting that they have taste preferences. They actually have preferences.
They do, and we talked a little bit about that yesterday with Sequoia here. I don't know if it's the taste right now or the maybe it's consistency, because this one, just by feeling it's a little bit rougher. So we'll give him actually some, okay, not that one. How about that one? Okay, who knew? So we have our ambassador pelicans here. Of course, this is Baja. He's our brown pelican. And Baja came to us 8 years ago. And his injury was he got caught in a fishing line. So he has damage to his right wing there, what makes him unreleasable back into the wild. Marshall here is 2 years old, and he's just actually what he's trying to do right there. He's trying to get it angled correctly back so that he can swallow.
Oh, okay, so it'll go down his throat.
Yeah, and he's just moving around in that big pouch there. See, oh, there he goes. He's got it now. They're very, very smart, so he's got that one, and he's like,
I doesn't quite know what to do with it.
I gotta line it up. Okay. Oh, now I gotta. Yep.
Oh, we don't like that one.
Okay. Yes, and they're very particular too. It has to be the right size. Believe it or not, has to be thawed, frozen. If you try to give them frozen fish, they will spit it out. But it's also harder for them to swallow.
Well, I don't blame them. Frozen fish would be unpleasant.
Yes, and so our pelican here, Marshall, 2 years old, and he actually got hit by a truck.
Horrible.
So he had damage to both of his collarbones, his hip, of course, head trauma, and he is blind in one eye. So when I feed him, you're going to see him turn his head.
Oh, is that why he does that head?
Yeah,
angle?
that's why he's doing the head turn.
Yeah.
So there we go.
That's
okay,
so
see? Yeah.
We have a question if the night heron still hangs out. And actually, since we have the new pool, so beautiful, provided as a donation, all of the services, materials, and everything provided by the wonderful people at Hendrickson's Pools. Since we got the new enclosure for the pool, the night herons and all the other animals that we used to call our freeloaders. We had some night herons, we had a blue heron, we had snowy egrets that used to come and hang out and steal the fish from our birds. Since we enclosed it, those birds can no longer get fish. So as we always say, if you take away the food supply or what's attracting the animals, you will no longer have the animals coming onto your property. So that's what happened with the night herons, is that once they no longer got free fish when we would feed our pool birds, they stopped coming around. So that took care of that problem, as it does with any quote-unquote nuisance animal situation. So we don't have them anymore.
And I believe that was a pretty, they had a pretty famous night heron here for a while that would make the rounds at different spots where you would Hi, fish. Hey, Marshall.
I was hoping to get a shot inside Marshall's mouth there.
Yeah, come here. Want to try?
Oh yeah. There's the. Oh, so cool. Oh, that's so cool.
There you go. Baha's like, yep, I'm here. I'm here.
Like to see inside your mouth too, Baha.
Now, the weight on these guys is, we just weighed them not too long ago here. He is 10 pounds. He is 15 pounds.
Wow, that's a big bird.
Big bird. Lots of fish you can imagine that they can eat. Reading that white pelicans. Yep. Can be anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds in the wild.
Wow.
Yeah. See, and he's like, no, I'll just get rid of that one.
He's funny. He has his little preferences, doesn't he?
He does, and I don't know if we can get another look here, but I want you to check out the veins.
Oh, yeah, the veins are really cool. You know, I'm going to get down underneath him while he does that. Let's see if we can get... Oh, there we go.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
Well, I'm not getting a good look at it.
But
so interesting that these birds are just such incredible design.
They are, and that pouch is, of course, expandable. It's just like a big fishnet.
It's also muscular, right?
It is, and feels like a deflated balloon. If you ever, obviously he's grabbing onto us here, but we have to feel the pouch when we're checking them out.
He's throwing them all
right?
around. I'm guessing Baha's going to come pick those up later.
Oh yeah, Bahas are a great fish vacuum. See,
yes.
He's like, oh no, I'll get that one. So they eat quite a bit, up to 4 pounds of fish, I believe, is what I was reading here on the white pelicans. Of course, fish that we take care of them here, we have to calculate all that calorie count of each the different species of fish. So it's kind of a science to figure out how to maintain.
Well, and providing them with different options is a form of enrichment, you said, right?
Oh, so I just gave him a big herring.
Oh, yeah, what do you think of that?
Oh, he's like, I'm going into the water. I'm going into the water. And what he might do, we'll see if he does it, is he'll dip his head and then he'll swallow it back. Oh.
Ooh, Baha, what was that?
He's like, hey, what about my fish? So I'll see if I can toss one to Baha. You want one, buddy?
No.
Now here comes Marshall.
Oh, Marshall got that one. Okay.
Because in the wild, if you YouTube it, the way that they corral fish is they all work in a group, dip their head. The white pelicans dip their head. So it's really great to see that natural behavior here as well. Whereas the pelicans, they're soaring up there and fold in and dive. Yeah, I know. He's like, nah.
Oh, he's so funny. Look at him. He really has.
So you can see why food's enrichment, not just for flavor and you know what I mean, and variety, but also what he's doing. See, he's doing the head thing.
Yep. That is so cool.
And he can swallow it either with fin first or head first, but he can also manipulate it.
So they don't have to set it up so it's head first.
Nah.
Okay.
And he might just play with it, and then he'll drop it at the bottom, and then Baha will come in and dive in and actually grab it. So
and that's something of a natural behavior for him.
Yeah,
too,
absolutely.
The brown pelican does his hunting by doing that huge dive down, plunging into the surface of the water.
And see, he's trying to grab it there. We'll see if he wants another one. And believe it or not, Herman will actually eat these herring.
The big herring.
The big herring. She will demolish them. You're like, that is a really tiny little gull, but she will eat the whole thing. See, and he's like, oh well, we'll just try to dive for it there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, he's quite fun to watch all these different behaviors. I'll try to toss one to Baha here. You want one? No.
Nope.
Okay. No, we'll just leave it right there. That's good.
Oh, so
See?
funny.
And now he swallowed it, and no,
haven't swallowed that one yet.
Haven't swallowed that one. They can really expand that pouch, but they can also really expand their neck as well, to make room. I mean, it's really amazing how much big fish that these guys can swallow. Do you want another one, or I think I have one more. Let's see if he would be interested. There we go.
So tell me about other enrichment you have for them in here.
So let's see. So enrichment, we have food enrichment. The pool is the biggest enrichment item.
Absolutely, and such a beautiful pool.
Yes, donated by Hendrickson Pools. We are so thankful. They were absolutely wonderful to come in and do this donation for us. And they did it very, very quickly.
Yep.
With getting the animals in and out in mind. Great company to work with, great crew to work with, and it basically changed their lives.
Yep. I agree.
So it really opened up this whole entire pool area. It has a current in it, which the guys go through, and they'll go through the current, and they can do some really cool flight maneuvers over it. They can land in the water real well, and see, there we go. And they just love it. And also, I actually raised up the water level today too, and that's an enrichment as well.
Yeah, that's a change.
Yeah, so they are just absolutely loving their pool. Herman loves it as well. She usually takes time to herself, so out of these guys, when they get out, she'll go back in.
They probably mow her over.
Yeah, we can see if Marshall here would like a shower. Sometimes he likes a shower on these nice cool days, so I'll just go ahead and move.
I think you have enough cable. Yeah. Oh, no, it's wrapped around my arm. Hang on. There we go.
And we will just see if he would like a little bit of a cool down. Oh, and our human presence also is a enrichment to them.
We actually like this, huh?
Yeah.
Pelican shower.
Pelican shower.
Baja's kind of running away a little bit.
Yeah, he doesn't like it too much. Let me turn on the pressure a little bit different here.
Oh, he does like
Yeah.
it, doesn't he? Oh, yeah, that feels good.
Yeah, I'm like, maybe I should get in there with him.
I know. Yeah, that's what I said. We're having a pool party over
Yes,
here.
we are.
There he goes.
He just looks like a big old marshmallow in there, doesn't he? When he does that.
So buoyant. It's definitely their relationship with each other.
Yeah, it's been really neat to see that develop over the past 2 years that we've had Marshall. Just to see the change in Baja is really, really amazing, and how they interact together, how they're really a unit, which is great to see. See, he's like, oh, look, it's time for the shower. And they love it. They'll stand out in the rain. I mean, we have cover for them, of course, and we have heat, but, you know, they're waterproof. Yeah, they're waterproof, so.
That probably does feel really nice.
It does. What I think is interesting is how he like smushes himself down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, why aren't you extending your neck? But he just smushes down, right? Gets down real low, and just does his little thing there. You might notice too that he has a ridge on his top of his beak there, and that's a horn that is develops during breeding season.
Right. Interesting. And he's still young.
He's still young, so it's a little juvenile horn. As he matures, of course, next year the horn will be much, much bigger, probably about 2 inches. And of course, he'll have a yellow beak, more yellow in his feet as well.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Isn't he great?
Yeah. Well, everybody, I think we're going to let you go here. Melissa has the microphone, so I'm going to talk closer to her.
Okay.
As we mentioned yesterday, we are not going to be having live streams next week. We're going to be taking a little hiatus, and we will be back the week after, hopefully on a daily basis. I'm not sure exactly what the plan is, but it has been so much fun having these daily videos with you, and we will see you very soon. Everybody stay well. Visit us online at discoverwildcare.org if you want to see all of the other videos that we've done over the past 10 weeks. Go to discoverwildcare.org/virtual, VIRTUAL, virtual, discoverwildcare.org/virtual, and that has all of the videos there. And everybody stay well. Have a great Memorial Day weekend. Thanks for joining us today.